start. Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order a regular meeting of the Board of Public Works for July 22nd, 2020. Roll call.
Val Gomez,
Present.
William Allen,
Present.
Weena Guzman,
Present.
Okay, we'll move on to minutes. We have the minutes of the regular meeting of July 8th, 2020. Entertain a motion to approve the minutes as written.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Val Gomez,
Yes.
Will Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman,
Yes.
Okay, we have no correspondence. We'll move on to new business. We are going to add one item that's not an agenda to outstanding invoices, which will be a late invoice from Robinson Engineering. So that's just to let everybody know. I'm going to start with new business. The first item on our agenda is bid opening for 3727 Main Street facade replacement and exterior painting. This is from engineering.
Just to notice 3724.
3724?
Yes.
Okay. All right, 3724.
First one we have is from AMG Construction, located 2037 Birchwood Lane, Highland, Indiana. For the masonry demo, $12,800. For the new masonry facade installation, total cost is $19,200. For the commercial aluminum windows, total cost is $17,700. For the rear masonry infill at parapet and painting existing wall, total cost is it will be $28,400. And then for the minor roof repair, $8,400. And then the grand total will be $86,500.
What company was that?
AMG. Okay, next we have New Creations, located at 4839 Ivy Street, East Chicago, Indiana. Okay. Masonry demo, $13,200. New masonry facade install, $40,000. Commercial aluminum windows, $12,000. Rear masonry infill at parapet and painting existing wall, $8,800. And then for the minor roof repair, $3,500. Grand total, $110,000. So, engineering department will take the bids. We'll link up with Royalty Construction to come back next meeting with a recommendation.
Okay. Okay, we'll move on to bid opening for citywide curb painting services. This is from Public Works.
First one is from Calumet Waste and Recycling, located 1101 East 139th Street, East Chicago, Indiana. Let's see. It's a unit rate cost. It is $3.10 per lineal foot for districts 1 through 6. Okay. Next is from Regional Services. Which is located 1220 Carroll Street, East Chicago, Indiana. So it says the price for a 3-man crew, truck, and sprayer per day is $1,250. Price not to exceed $135,000. And those are the only 2 bids.
So the bid forms there wasn't an identical bid form for this bid?
No, one just gave a daily price for a 3-man crew.
The other one, linear feet. Right?
One is $3.10 per linear feet.
Okay, I had a conversation with the Public Works Director. He said he would review the bids and get back to us next meeting.
Okay.
Okay, we'll proceed with the next item on our agenda, Precision Painting Change Order. Number 1, renovation for Health Department. We have a change order which is changing the color in the hallway in the amount of $5,009.79. This is at the Health Department. Original contract price was for $118,678. Are there any questions or comments on?
Would you repeat the original contract amount?
$118,678. This one and this one's for $5,979. Are there any questions or comments?
No.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain the motion to approve change order number 1 for the Health Department renovation to change the color in the amount of $5,009.79.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next item on our agenda is from Village and Solutions Service Agreement. This was the Police Department. The explanation from the Police Department, this is a service agreement is needed for the Police Department's license plate recognition, LPR equipment and software associated with the same. Vigilant Solutions designs, develops, license and services advanced video analysis software technologies for law enforcement and security market. ECPD will require basic LPR service package, which is explained on page 6. That's the service package, basic one. Basic cost would be $525 per CLK, and I believe we have 3, so that's all we have for under basic service. We have the rate. From 0 to 14, it's $525, and I imagine since they mentioned we only have 3 of these, that it'll be 3 times that. Because currently DCPD has 3 police vehicles with this LPR equipment. Any questions or comments?
So, on page 1, it's not certain when the contract starts or ends. They'll have a date to end, but they crossed out the year 2020 instead of 2021, so the contract says, it's not clear when we begin the current contract, and so therefore it's not clear when we end. So my question would be, has the current service agreement expired? Or, is this by 2021, so this was not clear from the section?
I know they've had it for several years. Is it possible that this is one of those that continues, and if nobody terminates it?
So, I don't know, and I can't make a recommendation. Because I know we need the service, but, this is a contract, so it's likely have a chance to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And unless the, police department told you this is first thing that service would, end, we get approved, if you get approved today, I would ask that we have it for the next meeting and ask the question about the
Okay. Do you want to table it in for next meeting, or do you want us to make a motion with conditions that they answer questions?
It would be, see, I prefer to table it because then, we can address everything. If you do conditional approval
Mm-hmm.
and we don't get answers, then it's how we should so.
Okay, for the record, we'll table the Vigilant Solution Service Agreement for the Police Department till next meeting, and so till our law department can have some questions answered. And if you could email the police chief with your questions, Carlos, we could get some answers from them. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to move on to outstanding invoices. As I mentioned before, at the beginning of the meeting, we're adding one Robinson Engineering late invoice dated May 14, 2019, in the amount of $9,083. This is from Engineering Department.
This is for additional work for the Fitzsimmons project in regards to the concrete that runs along Main Street. This was additional work that was asked by the project manager at the time. The work has been completed, and this was just a late invoice that we received July 13th for work that was done May 2019.
So they just forgot about, or they misplaced this invoice, or?
Right, they apparently forgot to charge for the work.
So it wasn't the city's fault, it was more,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Those are vendors. Okay. And you said the work was completed.
The work is completed, yep.
Any questions or comments?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the outstanding invoice from Robinson Engineering in the amount of $9,000.83.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have outstanding invoice from ServPro. This is for Public Works. And this is a late invoice dated 4/20/20 in the amount of $2,611.51. The reason Mr. Salvi explained to me was the invoice was emailed to an employee who was on a leave of absence, and his department missed it because it was only sent to that employee. And that's when they discovered it. Are there any questions or comments on this late invoice?
No.
None.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve. ServPro past due invoice for Public Works in amount of $2,611.51.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have late invoice from Whitmere Public Safety Group. This is with the fire department. It is an invoice dated 4/3/20 in amount of $233.28. It is for aluminum coat hanger open loops, 1,632 of them. The unit price $729 for an amount of $233.28. Explanation of the fire department and from the fire chief was that the company sent the invoice only on July 15th, 2020. Any questions or comments on this late invoice?
None.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the late invoice from Whitmere Public Safety Group for $233.28.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have also for the fire department from Tilden Enterprises, We have 3 late invoices dated 4/30/20 each, one for $13.10, one for $7, and one for 64 cents. This one also was received from the company on 7/13/20. According to Chief Cerna, the company invoiced them late. Are there any questions or comments on this invoice?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Tilden Enterprises past due invoice in the amount of, what did I say? $13.10, $7, and $64. Whatever that total is, I don't have a calculator.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from employee reports, a NOS company. This is from Human Resources. We have 2 late invoices, one dated 3/31/2020, one dated 4/30/2020 for $98 and the second one for $24.50 for a total of $122.50. This is from Human Resources. I see the director here. Would you like to speak on it?
I have to say that we overlooked 2 invoices. It's a new vendor for us, and we weren't certain exactly when the billing was coming. And we have very few new hires. This is a background check company.
Okay, so,
Services have been performed, and the invoices were presented.
okay. Any questions or comments on this late invoice?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late invoice from employees' reports in the amount of $122.50.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have a late invoice from Quill. We have 3 late invoices dated 6/4/2019 for $18.50. Another one dated 10/14/2019 for $18.44. And one for 10/14/2019, which is a credit for $48.56. The reason written on the form is the credit need to be applied in order to make necessary adjustments. Any other comments, or are we good with that?
Yeah, that's pretty much on target. Sorry, Esperanza Planning Department. Yes, what happened is those 2 invoices were being investigated, making sure that those charges actually came in effect and were actually being used, because we were sending back some supplies that were being ordered because they were the wrong ones. In transit, those 2 surfaced, but we had credit, so we had to offset it, and that's why those had to come out. So now, the remaining amount that needs to be made to produce a check is $16.72, or, I'm sorry, $16.27.
Okay. Any further questions or comments?
None.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve the late invoices for Quill in amount of $16.27 after the credit is applied.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Thank you.
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have a late invoice for R&D Construction. This is a late invoice dated 4/20/2020 in the amount of $900, and this is from Engineering Department.
This invoice was received late. We got it July 15th. This is for a small concrete curb repair alongside the exterior of our Columbus Drive roundabout. Services have been performed.
Okay, any questions or comments on this late invoice?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the late invoice for R&D Construction in the amount of $900.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from our Compliance Manager, Ms. Ramirez. This is to be placed on the record. We have her 2020 approved compliance checks for disbursements. We have her 2019 to 2020 new projects compliance reports. Her 2019-2020 water department compliance reports. The 2019 to 2020 public works compliance reports. The 2019 to 2020 IT compliance reports. And she also provides the 2019 to 2020 no longer compliance projects. Is there anything you'd like to add to this?
Just a little bit more clarification. For the disbursement ones, those are projects which were open in 2019 that flown over through the 2020 year, and they actually closed. So that's why you have the 2019-2020 year. And so far, the amount that's totaled down there is the amount so far that will be check dispersed to us. So that's the amount so far. I'm still waiting to close other ones, possibly ideally the end of August, if not September. Which brings me to the next document that you see here, the new projects. I still need to get information of the two unit buildings that were up for to be built, brand new constructions. And for the water department, we currently have two projects that remain open. One of them actually has ended, but we're still gathering all the information that is needed in order for us to get a good number to verify how much disbursement that'll be. The contract 3 has ended, and we've already provided the compliance report. I'm happy to report that the contract 3 packaging pump station, which the general contractor was Bowen Engineering Company or Corporation. They were the first company that I've been made aware of since I've been on board who have been able to successfully reach the residential component, which is 50%. And they actually exceeded that, which was 55.54%. So what you see, the disbursement that they would be responsible in paying is the remaining amount of minority that they were not able to fulfill. Okay? And Project 4 is, if it's not complete, it's almost complete. And once we have all the numbers and information for that, I'll be providing a report for that one. Next page for the Public Works. The compliance reports for the utilities, that needs to be tabled again. I've just been made aware of other payroll hours which were submitted, which is a variance of 100 hours at least minimum. So I need to make sure that we adjust the numbers and give you new numbers based on what has been given to me today. The following page, the IT, the new conduit, that is close to nearing. It should be ending in August, so I'm hoping to be able to provide something by then. And as you can tell, the no compliance projects are in the back. Those were at some point in time being considered as projects to undergo the compliance requirements, but for some reason did not meet all the requirements. I do want to add that all the water department projects underwent a thorough auditing with the state, and we were able to successfully fulfill all requirements. Okay.
Okay.
So just again, just to let everyone know, we will be revisiting. I need to table the revised report for the EJ Block Stadium utilities. So I'll be providing a final report next time. Okay?
Okay. Are there any questions for Ms. Ramirez? Any questions or comments?
No.
No.
Okay, as our usual practice is entered into the record, no motion is necessary. And thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll move on to the next item on our agenda. We had Resolution 2020-21. This was on 4920 in Homerly.
Yeah, may I, Mr. President, Richard Morris, our Assistant City Attorney. We'd like to withdraw this. There was some confusion as this is a vacant lot, part of the City Adjoining Lot Program. Both parties want the lot. We had one previous one in which we granted the lot to someone who was buying the property on contract. That seems to be this situation. However, the party on the other side is buying her property with a conventional mortgage and will not have this confusion. We have 2 or 3 of these in which both parties, both sides, are residents and buying the property. Ms. Goodwin and Ms. Guzman pointed out some problems with this one, so we would like to simply withdraw it. We have checked the neighboring property, and we'll bring that back to you in 2 weeks.
Okay, so for next meeting then?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll put an agenda
And
for,
it'll probably be to the other side that we will have a different resolution replacing this one.
okay. We'll put an agenda for next meeting. Okay, next item, we have several notices to proceed. We have a notice to proceed for DNR site construction for demolition of 3818 Main Street. We have a notice to proceed for J.M. Industrial Services for demolition of 3848 Euclid. We have a notice to proceed for J&M Industrial Services, demolition for 3805 Main. We have a notice to proceed for work, task, and project site asbestos removal with Northwest Indiana Environmental at 4511 Bering. And we have a notice to proceed for DNR Site Services for demolition of 4308 Magoon. Are there any questions or comments on any of these notices to proceed?
None.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, or entertain motions to approve the notice to proceed for the aforementioned projects.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Next item on our agenda is from, I think this is the Robinson Engineering billing rates, but I think we're tabled because we did this before.
Yeah, we're just omitting this. Yeah, we've already previously approved their rate.
Okay, so we already did this one before, so then we're moving on. We had the next one also, we had from Robinson Engineering. That's the one where we have as an outstanding invoice.
Correct.
Right? So I believe that's from engineering.
So yeah, we should be doing the Robinson Engineering supplemental for Walsh Avenue design.
Did we do the one for, did we bring this up? Yeah, we brought it up already on late invoice, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that one was already, even though it's on the agenda here, it was moved up to outstanding invoices.
Correct.
Okay, so now we're doing the Robinson Engineering supplemental for Wash Avenue Design. That was from engineering.
Yeah, so they had a little bit of an overrun for their design services for reconstructing Walsh. The extra is in the amount of $171.54.
Okay, are there any questions or comments on this proposal for supplemental engineering services for $171.54?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve Robinson's Engineering proposal for supplemental engineering services for $171.54.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have HASI proposal for 1210 Chicago Avenue, pavement restoration. This is from engineering.
This is to restore the pavement on Chicago Avenue after a sewer collapse. Repair is to be performed. Sanitation will cover the actual underground repairs, and we'll cover the restoration of the surface.
Okay, and this is for $32,930.
Yes.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve from HASI their pavement and restoration proposal for 1210 Chicago Avenue in the amount of $32,930.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Next, we have another proposal from HASI for restoration of 148th Northcott to Weg. This is also from engineering.
Yeah, similar to Chicago, where sanitation is funding a portion of the project. We had another sewer failure on 148. While digging and repairing, more issues were found and had to be repaired, affecting more of the surface, needing to be ripped up and now has to be put back. This is a result of $71,155 worth of asphalt and concrete to be put back.
Okay, any questions or comments on the proposal?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve HASI's proposal for the restoration of 148th Northcott to Weg in the amount of $71,155.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, that brings us to right-of-way applications. We have Board of Public Works permit applications number 2003608 through 2003611. Are there any questions or comments on these Board of Works permit applications?
None.
No.
Being no further questions, entertain a motion to approve Board of Public Works permit applications for the aforementioned numbers.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. That concludes new business. I believe we have no other business. Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, August 12th, 2020 at 4:30 p.m. As that concludes all the items on our agenda, I entertain the motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to call to order the Board of Safety meeting for July 22nd. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Roll call.
Richard Trzynski,
Present.
Thomas Davis,
Present.
Vincent Reed is not here.
Okay. Go with. Like to get a motion to approve the regular, the minutes of, what the heck was
The last meeting,
it? June 24th.
I so move.
I second. Vote.
Richard Trzynski,
Aye.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Okay. Correspondence, we have none. Fire department, new business. Have you looked it over?
Yes.
We have the absentee report, fire department making a motion to pass the fire department
I
minutes.
so move to accept it.
I second it. We'll put it to a vote.
Richard Trzynski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Okay, now we have resolution Resolution 2020-10, 3834 Main Street, a release of a lien.
If I may, Mr. Chairman, that one was executed by our president, and This, however, is the resolution of the lien. It was executed and sent because of the closing, as will be one of the later ones. And so you're being asked to sign and authorize the resolution to go with that.
Okay. So you want us to vote on it then?
Yes.
Okay,
I so move.
I second the motion. Okay.
Favor.
Richard Chemzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Okay. Resolution 2020-11, 1716 Senator Drive and release of lien. Have a motion for that?
You got any question on that?
No, that one, Ms. Morgan did, and I assume it's correct. Terry prepared those for today, and just to go ahead and the resolution and to sign the release of lien as well.
I so move on it.
Okay, I second. Put it to a vote.
Richard Chemzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Okay, resolution 2020-12, 3815 Hemlock, release of lien.
This is also one in which the release of lien has been executed, and you're being asked to execute the resolution.
Thank you. I so move.
I second. Put it to a vote.
Richard Chemzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Okay, resolution 2013, 1914 East Columbus Drive, release of lien.
Any question on that, Attorney?
I don't believe so.
I so move on.
I second. Put it to a vote.
Richard Chemzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Okay, resolution 2020-14, 4924 Euclid, release of lien.
I so move.
I second. Put it to a vote.
Richard Chemzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Resolution 2020-15, 4944 Alexander, release of lien.
I so move.
I second. Put it to a vote.
Richard Chemzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis,
Yes.
Okay, status of properties.
Good morning, or I'm sorry, good evening to the board. Nice to be back and not on TV. We do have several properties that are up for status. If these are continued, they'll be continued to August 26th, so just next month. We are going to have additional new properties for you on August 26th. So we're kind of getting back to the regular order of things now that James has got new demolitions for you. Those will start next month again. So just if you'd like, Mr. Vice President, just if I'll just go through the properties and then the board can act on that. Does that sound appropriate?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, thank you. 3912 Alder Street, the good news there is that the property is in compliance, and we today are going to ask that it be removed from the demolition list by the Board of Safety. That's good news. 4846 Alexander, the front and garage. I'm happy to report that a permit has been pulled. Mr. Robert Davis is the owner of that, and work is being done on that property. 4854 Alexander, front and garage. This is a property owned by the Brooks family. Last month, we actually had reported that we were going to set it for bid. However, during the recent weeks, Mr. Portalatin has reported that a permit has been, for the roof, has been applied for, so we're hoping that work begins on that property. 4858 Alexander, there's still been no work done on that property, and Mr. Portalatin is going to set this for open bid. 3806 Catalpa Street. Work continues to be in progress, and we are going to ask for a status on this to be set for August 26th. 3808 Catalpa, next door, also owned by Mr. Morris. Work is being done on this property as well, and this is also being set for status on August 26th. 516-18 East Columbus Drive, owned by Vitamus. We reported last month, but I guess so in a way I'm repeating myself, but this is being removed from the demolition list due to compliance. They do have an attorney who has been in Mr. Maish, Steve Maish, and we've been contacted by him. Mr. Portalatin has agreed to take that off the list. 3927 Deodore in the front. Work continues on this property, and we would request a status for August 26th. 3618 Hemlock Street in the rear. Work also continues on this property, and this would also be requested for a status on August 26th to check the work. 3809 Ivy Street, front and garage. No work has been done, and this will be set for open bid, owned by the name of Beltran, Beltran. And finally, 4750 Melville Avenue in the front, owned by the Bells. Work continues to be in progress, and we are going to ask for a status on this on August 26th, 2020. I believe that completes my report to the board on behalf of our building commissioner. If you don't have any questions, we would ask the board to adopt our requests as presented to you.
Okay, have a vote on that?
I so move.
I move, second the move.
Richard Tremzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, audience participation. Anyone here from the audience? No? Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, August 11th, 2020 at 5:30. Motion to adjourn.
I so move.
I second.
Richard Tremzinski,
Yes.
Thomas Davis.
Yes.